When you think of Linux, what comes to mind? Programming, terminals, something freakishly difficult. But over the past few years, it is said that it has gotten much simpler. So as a regular Windows user, I decided to check out Linux Mint, the easiest Linux version for beginners, or easiest distro if you want to be fancy. Now, will I be able to use it as a complete noob and possibly replace Windows on my computer? Let's find out. So I followed a quick tutorial on YouTube on how to do a boot with Windows, and now the moment of truth. Oh, we are in. Okay, so I set OBS up and everything should be working now. Welcome to Linux Mint. Welcome to your new operating system. This welcome screen will guide you through your first steps, show you how to find help and where to get more information about Linux Mint. Alright, let's do this then. Desktop colors. First, make yourself at home, choose your favorite color. Okay. Well, first, let's check out everything that's here. So, documentation. Oh, we don't need that. Now, usually after installing, we should update our system. Oop. Anyway, now we can start customizing. Well, there aren't too many options. What is style? What is X? Oh, no. What is L? That's okay. And it was on Y before. Yeah, I mean, that's the best. And let's do dark mode. Okay, so this should be the start menu. Oh, okay. There are a lot of things. Also some favorite stuff here. Let's go into system settings. Damn, this is organized. We should get back to this later though. We should probably install Obsidian. So sudo apt install Obsidian. Maybe that will work. Nope. Well, there should be, yeah, software manager. Maybe there we'll find it. Well, would you look at that? I'm going to install local sender as well in the meantime. To do list Linux Mint. And a fun fact, if you right click paragraph, there should be a task list and boom. Okay, change system font as usual. Install a game. Rise. Make an image. Explore settings. Install extensions. Set up a browser. Change cursor. Add widgets or stuff. Customize Obsidian. Because why not? And we can just start with this immediately. If you go into settings, we're going to turn on community plugins and let's install a few. Boom, boom, boom. And let's install a theme as well. Usually I'd go for Obsidianite, but for now let's use Obsidian Node. Damn! And yep, the ninja cursor works. And let's give this an icon as well, because why not? List to do, there it is. Look at that. Oh yeah, that was the fastest one, so boop. I also want to communicate with someone. And I also want to try installing apps with Software Manager and the terminal. And I think I will get immediately into that. Here's the terminal. Looks kind of basic. Now a sort of app I know is sudo apt install and jp2a or savior on Arch. Does it exist? Yes, it does. Oh, that was fast. As for the Software Manager, let's install Zen Browser. I've heard all the fuss about it, so why not? There we go. Welcome to a calmer internet. Well, we can tick this off, so boop. Anyway, let's communicate with someone. Why not? Like here is Discord, because I saw it. And there we go. I got the specimen to communicate with. Can't forget to mention I'm using Linux. You know what? Let's send him a screenshot as proof, but I don't know how to do that. This could be a new task as well. Make a screenshot. If I type screenshot here, oh, there it is. Oh, we got 3 options. Let's do selection. All right, let's copy to clipboard. Might as well save it. And then we send this. There we go. Actually, this would probably be take a screenshot, but we can take this off now. And this one as well. Okay, we are taking out so many things. All right, let's do the longest one. Let's explore settings. Now we should start simple and go here. Display settings. User interface scale. There are only 2 options. Oh, here's something. Enable fractional scaling controls. And so now, okay, there are way more options. Let's apply 125.
Oh, my PC.
Okay, never mind. We should probably turn this off. Now in themes, there is advanced settings. Oh, damn. What is it? Desktop. Oh, dark red. Oh. Let's use dark red. Oh, icons. Interesting. Let's try your red. What does that change? Oh. Oh, there it is. For me, this cursor is too much like Fall Guys. DMZ Black. Oh, like macOS. Do I like that? I think I do like that. Oh. Oh no. There are way too many options. This is too much. This is too much. Applets. Oh, these things. Now, how do I... The plus icon? Oh. Workspace switcher. Yes, please. Oh, can I custom? I can. Visual representation or simple buttons. Now that's clean. Extensions. Oh, we will come back to this later. Panel. Okay. But this will be rising though. There's still so many options. I did see the most important thing, so I will check it off. Okay, what the fuck? If I set this to... Okay, there we go. Oh, explore settings. Boom. Next up is set up a browser. Now I will make this a bit more beautiful. I do have a bit of experience with Zen, so I will just speedrun this. Anyway, we did change cursors though, so boop, add widgets and stuff. I mean, I guess I did it, but it isn't interesting enough to show it. Set up a browser, I did. Change system font. Now that would be rising though, wouldn't it? Now let's change it, why not? I will be using a nerd font because I like those. Download font. And now we extract here. Oh damn, that was fast. And now if you select it all, we should be... There is no install button. Maybe open with fonts. Wait, do I have to do this for every single one? Let's go into system settings, font selection. And I'm going to change all these fonts. So if I search for JetBrains, oh, these are the one. Great. So I have to install all these one by one. Well, that took longer than expected. Okay, so if I select light, select. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Boom. And now we have officially changed every single font. What? Anyway, change system font. Boop. Install extensions. All right, let's check these out. Extension. Manage your Cinnamon extensions. It is time to rise, baby. Now let's download some extensions. Transparent panels, yes please. So manage, and I'll add this. Transparent panels enabled, open the extension settings and customize your panels. Oh damn, that looks clean. Anyway, now let's set a wallpaper. Now I already do have some on my phone, so let's get those real quick. If I change desktop background and maybe this plus here, there is our image. I can't add it, I guess. What if I just right click the image, set as wallpaper? Oh, there we go. Anyways, I'm going to try to add a few more and I'm going to take a little break. Okay, so I found this one. This looks pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back to extensions. Blur Cinnamon, sure. Wobbly windows. Let's get that, I guess. Now, I did hear about an applet called Cinemenu. And here it is, I found it. Let's get that. And apparently, this is a customizable and better start menu. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's customize this appearance. Let's remove the menu text because that's kind of ugly. And then we can remove the actual menu, yes. And if I panel edit mode, I can move these to the center and then this next to them. Boop. Also bring this to the left side because why not? Anyway, what else can I use? A custom icon? Oh, and here are a bunch of categories. Let's purge some because I don't need at least half of these. Anyway, I forgot to enable some of these extensions. Alright, let's see the wobbly windows. Okay. Anyway, I also found this thing called the U-Launcher, which is basically like Apple Spotlight Search, but on Linux Mint. Now, here's where all my problems began with Linux Mint. Now, if you didn't already know, rising means customizing your Linux installation. All those videos on YouTube just show you how to set it up, but I wanted something a bit more extra, and I wanted a beautiful red theme. However, I didn't find anything remotely close to what I wanted. So I decided to grab an existing theme that I like and then change the colors of those. Now you see, Linux Mint uses GTK, or just a library that handles windows, colors, everything. Now for some reason, there are free versions on Linux Mint. GTK, GTK3, and GTK4. And all of them support different apps. So if I want everything the same color, I have to edit all 3 of them the same way. And I didn't realize that the theme that I was actually modifying was abandoned. GTK was so hard that the creators abandoned it. And now I don't think you want to see 3 days worth of footage that looks like this. Just saving color codes and replacing them in Visual Studio Code. Because that's all I've done for 3 days. Until finally I was happy with it. Okay, so after a couple of days of struggling, I managed to finally make the right-click menu red as well. And of course the start menu as well, and everything else. So you could say that we are done rising. This took unbelievably long. Now make an image. I was thinking, I set this custom icon, and you know, this blue doesn't really fit here, so let's make it red. Now, if you don't want to install something, I used to use a site called Photopea. It is basically Photoshop, but in a website and free. So we're just going to make this 500 by 500, because it's an icon. Now we'll paste our image here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And again, just like in Photoshop, magic wand, and we'll delete this background thing. And now we'll export it as a PNG. So if you right click, configure an appearance, we should be able to find our logo. Yes, sir. Select. Hey, yo. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Oh, there we go. And that looks good. Make an image. Boop. And now let's install a game. Now, what if I told you that I already installed Lunar Client preparing for this? A lot of you actually recommended Prism Launcher, but that's still installing, I think. Let's select a version real quick. And we are in. A bit loud, but that's okay. So of course, we have to check out Skyblock on Linux Mint. Okay, it's actually running fairly well. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm not experiencing any lag. Anyway, install a game. Bam. And we are done. So then, what did I think of Linux Mint? Well, it does have its pros and cons, but overall, it is a very solid operating system. So yeah, this is definitely a Windows alternative, and that's what it's famous for. It's something that works and does its job. And you know, sometimes less is more. Other than the whole rising part, did I enjoy Linux Mint? Absolutely. Will it replace my Windows? Probably not. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Linux Mint. Do you use it? Do you like it? And do you have a Linux distro that you want me to try out next? Leave that down below in the comments as well. So then, I'm gonna take a little bit of break from Linux and maybe move on to the third operating system. Now, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.